After a wet and confusing Friday here at Phillip Island for the Australian Grand Prix, MotoGP kicks off a free practice 2 session which is ever so more crucial, extended to 40 minutes to capitalise on the loss of yesterday's 45-minute session. It's time for free practice ahead of qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix. Green light and away we go. Yellow flag immediately out in Sector 4 though, as we're underway here for free practice 2 for MotoGP and the Australian Grand Prix weekend. Extended to 40 minutes this second free practice session because we lost free practice 1. We waited around 2 hours for absolutely nothing to happen, and now we're ready to go for FP2. We did actually have the 60-minute session yesterday, so we know the running order for Q1 and Q2. That's following this broadcast. 10 minutes earlier, free practice 2 is underway. Good idea or not a good idea? Alongside me, returning to the commentary box, Megan Birch. Hello,
You're
Megan.
stealing another 10 minutes from me.
Was
for hours they took away earlier on, not enough.
Yes, but you weren't here. Let's argue for devil's advocate.
Because you didn't try hard enough waking me up.
Yeah, fair dues, but still. What do you think then, Megs? Good idea or bad idea? The track's sort of dry and wet at the moment. There's weird conditions out there.
As long as they're done by 1:30, I don't care.
Yeah, we should be.
Fine.
Do you reckon it's a good idea to give them an extra 10 minutes just to make sure everything's okay?
Help them get them reacquainted with the track. So, yeah.
Yeah, they are to all do it in an hour. We've just come off here from Formula 1 and the sprint qualifying session. Now we're into free practice 2 here. Oops, that's the Formula 1 situation. We're trying to get the MotoGP blog operational, but it's being a bit of a pain at the moment to be operational. Out of all these, Megan, who do you think is going to have a good shot to have in pole position?
I would... I'm going to pin my hopes on Acosta.
Acosta?
Yeah, he deserves it at this point.
Good call. We haven't got the live blog open from today. It's not there yet, so we'll just put yesterday's on until it decides it wants to appear to come through at the moment. Sector times are now starting to be applied. Is it dry enough out there for dry, do you reckon, or is it still wet weather? It looks okay, but there are a few damp patches out there. You've sort of got a question with themselves.
You can see patches of blue skies, so I'm guessing whatever's coming towards them will hold off.
It's the pit lane that's the worst at the moment. There's a higher wind here. Martin's practicing flag to flag, but he's going from wet to wet, so he's gone 2 wet bikes, so he's obviously
not anticipating dry conditions.
He's under the assumption it's still going to stay as it is for now. Kind of disappointed, kind of not disappointed. It's sort of a mixture between the two as to what we will see. Just a heads up, by the way, the Moto 3 and Moto 2 Grand Prix will still be on JBMotorsports 2 this weekend. As a heads up to you on that one, and they'll all be uploaded to JB Motorsports. And actually, we've got them all lined up to upload tomorrow, so there'll be a catalogue update for Moto 3 and Moto 2, and we'll get back in, and we've got a list fully of what we need to upload from the main MotoGP series, so it's all going to get back into order quite quickly, and then we'll do some tidying up before the end of the season, so 2024 is complete to come into it. So quite a while back now, just circulating out there right now. Looks like a good island. I do love this circuit at Phillip Island. It's one of my favourites of the year, Megan, as well, you know. But the one thing I'm worried about is this rain and the standing water. Qualifying is now going to be damp. And if the rain comes back for the sprint race, that is really going to throw in 13 laps.
It will cause chaos, but it'll be good practice.
Feels like a wet weekend here in Australia, which is disappointing.
Which is also coincidental, given it's known for its heat.
And we're in spring.
Yeah. And it's also known for its unusually deadly animals.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, they'll punch you right out. Spiders everywhere. Crocodiles.
Crocodile Dundee as well on the mix with that one as well, coming into it. And if you're wondering what we're on about up here in the commentary box,
Emus.
Emus. Don't talk to me about emus. I think everyone's still having nightmares about emus. Certainly Michael Parkinson is. Emu up your... We need Winter Purple says, wow, this is early. Hello, Josh and Megan. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, midnight we were on here.
I'm tired.
It's Saturday now, by the way, Megan.
Yay.
First ever time we've gone on there on a crane changeover for Australia. I think we've happened before in Moto 3, in F2 and F3. That's how it goes, really, sometimes, isn't it?
It is.
But Australia. Now we're well into Saturday. For them over there, by the way, it's 10:05 a.m. They're 10 hours ahead of us in Australia.
Doesn't look like the morning.
It is the morning. It's 10 a.m. over there in
They've
Australia.
slept since last time we saw them. It's weird.
So
to
have
think.
we.
True.
Yes, I know what you mean. We haven't been to bed yet because it's, for us, we've just done Formula 1 where it's Friday still.
Because of it being nights, do you know what I do during night races? I sleep in my clothes. These ones.
Yeah.
Not my bed clothes, but my everyday clothes.
I can't do that because, see, I know it doesn't take me very long to get
It does
ready.
me.
I know it does you, yeah. You're going to go to bed and then wake up looking exactly the same ready for the sprint race.
Yeah.
And then we get to go to bed immediately after. So we're on here.
I'll get ready for bed then.
We're on here at 4:50. We get out of here at 5:30. And that's the big aim at the moment, isn't it? Out of here by 5:30. Back to bed. Sleepy deeps. Good night.
Make sure to get in the bathroom before Mum goes in the bath.
Yeah.
At
yeah,
6.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
For you, maybe. To come
It
across
is.
it. Ralph Fernandez, by the way, cancelled his media appointments yesterday, but he's currently topping the session on 139.366. He wasn't feeling very well, but he's feeling more better today.
That's a shame.
And Marc Marquez now goes fastest over the board with a 138.308. Second and a half faster across it at the moment in
Ralph's second.
Ralph's the second, yeah. Still mixed conditions, though. The track's sort of wet and dry, so it's that tricky part where we need intermediates. But they've got to go out there because they need data for qualifying, and also they've had no free practice. This is the only free practice session they're going to have. The practice we had yesterday was a timed session.
So it's like we're out of rat.
Yeah, this is a free practice. They need this data for the sprint race. They need this data for the Grand Prix tomorrow. So finally, it's a bit more important.
Yeah.
Did someone mention Emu? I teleported from Twitch. Hi, JT. SHG says, morning, guys. And Scott says, good day, Josh and Megan from Sydney, but I've spent the good part of the last 40 years going to Phillip Island. Love your streams of MotoGP. Glad to have you aboard. And we love you as well for watching and joining us across it as well. Watching in Sydney. Tell you what, probably the best place because it's thoroughly wet over there right now in Phillip Island to come into it. Marc Marquez 2/10 up at the moment in the middle sectors. Soft front, soft rear tyres for everybody on wets.
Yeah, everyone's just going to have to stick to those wet tyres because if they wet on dries in these conditions, they just end up slipping off the bike more than they usually do. And that's 32 minutes left of this session, so 8 minutes already gone. But currently, the one who's most improving out on the track is Vinales, who has done a red sector time of 23.199.
Improving already. Marc Marquez is 137.841, by the way. He's gone number one. Vinales is fast, as you say, Megs, in that first sector. He's got Bagnard, I think, just ahead of him. So there is... Well, hang on a minute. Who are we watching here? Is that Bastianini?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right, we're with him now. There's Bastianini, there's Bagnard, and behind is
What's
Vinales.
Miller doing?
Miller's just sort of dancing around on the racing line, just trying to get out of everybody's way again.
It's like, where's everyone going?
Miller, who got through yesterday by crashing, he's in 10th, but of course Acosta's down 11th. And do you remember, were you there then? No, you don't. Miller,
No, you didn't wake me up.
Miller crashed and went through in 10th, and Acosta crashed and he got dropped down to 11th.
Huh.
In the running order, yeah.
Speaking of, Miller goes third.
JT says, this is what JB calls rest. Yeah, I'm supposed to be on surgical bed rest, and I have to stand up and still talk. Q1 is going to be quite tough to predict, even though Acosta and Bastianini seems to be the obvious pick to progress into Q2. But as it's Phillip Island, you never know. That's some SHT. Hello, Sean. Yeah, you never know. I'm yet to have my golden pick on qualifying.
Do you know what? Speaking of bed rest, you have not been on like ordered bed rest for almost a week.
Yeah, Sunday. I was on bed rest until last Sunday, wasn't I?
Yeah. That feels strange.
No, I want to go back. I'm quite.
You want to go? You were itching to actually get up before.
Quite tired now. You'd be
On
sitting.
Monday you can start that.
You would be sitting, but someone keeps stealing your GT Omega chair.
Well, I have bites all over my legs,
I
and
was
they're
at a
painful.
hospital.
Yeah, but these are really, really painful. It feels like someone's sewing. It feels like someone's sewing on my leg without anaesthetic. Like.
Fair's fair.
That's what it feels like.
I commentate standing up anyway, but I'm fine.
If you had to sit down, I'd give you that, and I'd go on the balancing nightmare over there.
The broken chair. We'll get it fixed. DG's up to 4th place at the moment. Read us for the top 10, would you?
Or I'd grab a chair from the dining room. Right, so Marc Marquez is currently in first position with a 1:37.841, and before the time screen changes again, second is Vinales, third is Morbidelli, Di Antonio is fourth, fifth is Bagnaia, sixth is Jack Miller, seventh is Acosta, Raul Fernandez is eighth, ninth is Augusto Fernandez, because that's not confusing, and Zarco is in 10th.
Yeah, not a bad change around out there at the moment.
You're right, I can go through that quicker with MotoGP than I can with F1.
Yeah, I thought I'd just change the camera while you were talking down low. JT's now going, what? He's got 2 camera angles? Yeah, the laptop's webcam's on the main monitor, because we don't use the main monitor, so... Ideally, we will have a couple of Can we please get another webcam for next year?
That's your decision.
Well, I want one there, and I want one that we can move around, and also one that we could put there maybe, so it's got downward view.
Yeah, because that's going to be a nice view.
Well, yeah, because then we can...
Me slouching.
Yeah, but then we can go like that, and we can have the television in the background for when we do the bits in the pre-show to the commentary box.
We'll see. Definitely want the moving around one, because honestly, moving that thing and then getting into the right position again.
I know, it's annoying as hell.
It's hell.
We need a webcam that we can just move around, like we can have there, we can have there, we can have there, we can have one there.
Oh, that's reminded me. Yeah, we left the lights on for 9 days. But do you know the sole reason for that? Because he was on bed rest, and I, for the life of me, both couldn't find the light switch and also can't reach it.
The light switch is behind the television monitor.
I can't reach it.
You use the umbrella.
I knew for a fact that if I even tried any more to reach it, I'd end up falling on that and then knocking that over and then knocking everything else over.
Yeah, so basically the light in here was left on for 9 days. 2 cameras, that is at it. Use the umbrella, as JT says.
I tried!
Alex Marquez goes 5th, Acosta goes 8th, Bagnaia goes 6th, Marc Marquez is improving by 3/10. Look at that red
You're
sector.
Right, we need another switch.
Yeah, you're right. Red sectors across the board. Dan's working on it.
Huh.
Yeah. Mark's improving massively here. 6/10 faster as well.
See how the last one goes. And it's red again.
Over the line for Marc Marquez. And an improvement. A 1:37.078. It's a remarkable good time. 7/10 faster than his previous best lap time.
Ooh.
But
7.5.
he's a second faster than Vinales.
That is very impressive.
Yeah,
I wonder if Vinales can catch up.
Yeah, we'll see what can happen if Vinales can. Remember 2016, Nicky Hayden subbed in for the injured Danny Pedrosa here in Philippines. I do remember that one. Pedrosa was ill, unfortunately, after that accident. Even I know how to turn those lights off, Megan. I've never been in the commentary box.
I can't reach.
We need LEDs.
We do. Believe it or not, I can't reach over there. I mainly couldn't reach because of that.
Yeah. Well, the box needs tidying up.
Yeah, I couldn't reach because I just couldn't reach at all. I would have fallen over.
Well, we're ripping out the commentary box over the winter as well, and
the leads need tidying.
Yeah, we're just taking it all out, giving it a clean, putting it back, and reorganising the monitors a little bit and all that lot, and making it just a little bit more clean.
Also, I reckon we might find some stuff.
I want to measure if my television upstairs can go there. Do you see what I mean?
No, it won't.
Well, I don't know. Look where the gap is.
I bet you it won't.
Should do. Just slot it there. So you're punching everyone listening now.
That's how much I don't want that television to go there.
Yeah, just a bigger monitor down there. Move the on-air light up to
There.
no, I was considering on the wall.
Oh. Could put it where that calendar is.
Yeah. We're discussing live on air at the moment because everyone's come back into the pit lane. That's what's going on.
What calendar's for 2022?
Hiroshi Oyama. Yeah, we do. Yeah. We need a before and after photo. You'll get a before and after photo, don't we? Of how the box will look.
Not clean, though.
Yeah. Maybe finally get that monitor sorted where we need it to be. We need ideally we need another one of those tables.
Where would you put it?
Well, here.
Also, I noticed it's like a big gap behind there. I keep thinking, what if we get like a mini like desk thing, and then there's a risk of it not fall, the laptop not falling, and anything else not falling, and then we have like drawers to keep the notes in.
Possibly, yeah. But Megan's also forgetting the fact that the reason there's a gap behind there is so that we can put leads down there.
Yeah, though also it'd be a lead storing space.
Should be a tripod there actually as well with a monitor.
Like, I've had ideas.
I thought so. Costa's gone second, by the way, 137.863. Vinales is on 138.103. And this is Augusto Fernandez and Maverick Vinales. Slight disagreement at the top of Lucky Heights. Way up! Augusto nearly dropping it, and
As long as they're not kicking each other.
Maverick had to go down the inside of the wet patch as well, so
Ooh, almost lost it there too.
yeah,
To readjust.
just snap in these conditions, nothing anyone can do.
Okay, smiling before and now just staring like angrily at the camera. Choose one.
Those great old days of MotoGP made me remember the names of these riders, yeah. That was a weird race weekend.
Uno.
Uno was great last night. Bradley Smith, yeah. He's moved over now, isn't he, to... I can't remember what Bradley Smith is now. BSB, I believe. Could have been a British Grand Prix winner. Bradley Smith coming into it. 23 minutes to go. Davide obviously watching on.
Question.
Yeah.
When you get bitten by a mosquito,
Oh, for God's sake.
is it strange? Like, does yours turn into a bruise after?
No,
Why does mine?
I don't know.
Like, every time.
Bradley Ray's returning to BSB. Oh, he is, isn't he? Yeah, Michael told me. Michael, yeah.
I'm looking this up.
Covering some BSB next year, hopefully. So many plans. Hi, Martin. Getting ready to head back out on the circuit after cleaning up. New helmet, and out he'll go.
Oh, it's because of mosquito syndrome.
Tell you one thing, I am getting incredibly tired.
That's because we've been up a long time.
And also, my tablets as well, yeah, from my... Because if anyone doesn't know, I've just come back from surgery, so... This is turn 3 for Martin. Here, can you take over?
Right, so this is at turn 3, and what does Martin do? Right, so... I think
Rear sliding.
Yes. So, a little bit of an interference there from the wet weather on his tyres. That isn't good. Currently, a lot of people are like in right now. I think there's only 2 people who are not actually in the pit lane, and that's Bezecchi and Marini.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's because of mosquito syndrome. Typical me!
JT's heading back over to Twitch. See you later, JT.
Why do I have to be so difficult with things?
Hello, if you're watching on JB Motorsports or on JB Motorsports Twitch.
Hold on. Is...
Loris Baz. I remember Baz crashing at Silverstone in 2016 and causing that red flag, and everyone think he was dead.
What?
He had a high side and someone collected him and he landed head first and was
Oh,
unconscious on the
jeez.
track, yeah.
That is dangerous.
That was 2016's British Grand Prix. Opening lap of the race. Markets and Beckett's. I remember commentating on it. Yeah, the crash was so scary. It really was. For Loris Baz. Very scary accident, that one. Dry race as well, just flipped, and I remember it. Red flag came out immediately. Second red flag of the year. in that one. Could have been 2017. It's one of the two British Grand Prix. But
oh, wobble.
did you?
Apparently, Skeeter syndrome's rare too.
Tushy doesn't really.
Why me?
Ah. Marco Bezzecchi, the only two riders on the circuit, him and Luca Marini. And Marco Bezzecchi has moved up from 11th place into 7th now on a 138.597 in this extended second practice session. We're halfway, and now the rider's coming back out on the circuit for another run of the dice. And then it's another roll of the crack there as well. Why does your chart keep going blurry? Which one? Which chart? Let's have a look. Does it? Which? Oh, I see. I have no idea why my lap chart keeps going like that. It could be from Dorna itself. The numbers also change sometimes. It's like I can't control the numbers switching around. It has a mind of its own a lot of the time. Let me just fix that for you. There we go. Yeah, half the time with this, you've just got to play around with it mid-session because it does change quite a lot of the time. It's quite... It does get really annoying. It never stays the same. Like, for instance, there's Sector 1, yeah. There you go.
I'll often see Joshua going to the side and just fiddling around with it.
I used to watch Hector Barbera in BSP when I was in Moto America, along with Mal. Out of focus. Let me have a look at filters.
Our Wi-Fi ain't that great. Maybe that's it.
I'll add a sharpness to the key. Does that help anything?
Let's hope.
I've added some sharpness to the Dorna key up here.
Well, Marini's improving right now, so that's good. I mean, I don't know why he wasn't improving before.
Timing tower's total mess. Sorry, I'm just noticing issues with my timing tower that I like fixing because something's gone wrong with it. What's going on?
Maybe it's just...
No, Dorna have been playing around with their systems in the off break as well.
That's not good.
There we go. It's because look, this is what happens. You see these 10-minute signals that the riders have been having? That plays up with the system. So if they've been in the pit lane, they come back out and do 10 minutes. It increases the size of the gap on the timing screen. So that's why sometimes it overlaps itself. I've tried to fix it. Jonas Folger. Yeah, Folger came back actually. He had a serious medical condition, didn't he, Jonas Folger? And he came back last year, do you remember?
Yeah. I do remember.
16 minutes to go.
Marini jumps into 13th position. It took other people being on the track for him to actually improve, despite he had a clear track for about 5 minutes.
Not much, yeah. Last lap time at 10 minutes, so it falters the timing tower to the point where you go like, oh right, what do we need to do now then? It's annoying. Believe me, it annoys the hell out of me. So I don't know what it's like for you lot. Because I'm sat here going like, well, I can fix it. Yeah. Just have to adjust it. Ideally, I'd like to have the whole thing, but it's not the way it works out. And you lot wanted sectors, so it's sort of, I spliced the sectors on. It does work. It does work. I like what we get. My favourite one is the race screen now. It's actually started behaving itself. This is Martine. There's a lot of crosswind, Megan, coming out of the last corner, so it's sort of blowing them all
like
around.
Resistance to them.
Look at Mark as well. It's like as soon as you go past the pit building, it
almost blew him off.
So it's the start of the pit building. crosswind, so you come over the pit building and all of a sudden it's blowing one way more than the other.
Yeah, it's like someone's trying to push them over.
Yeah. Cool NASA shirt. Thank you. It's an Apollo 11 shirt. I got it for the anniversary of the moon landings.
Which reminds me about.
Did you hear that Iannoni's coming back? Apparently, Andrea Iannoni is coming back to replace Fabio Di Giannantonio for some rounds. That'd be amazing, because he was kicked out of MotoGP for his positive drugs test.
Jeez.
So he's come back in World Superbikes. Let's see if Andrea Iannoni wants to come back for the last 2 races of the year. That would be in Malaysia and Valencia. And we're in a triple header right now, remember? So it's a double header, break, double header. So 4 races left of the MotoGP season. Moto2 could crown a world champion this weekend, by the way. So that's going to be live on JBMotorsports 2. The Moto3 and Moto2 races. Premiered then after on JB Motorsports. Marc Marquez on a 1:37.078. He's top with 14 minutes to go in this free practice 2 session. Yeah, to replace Di Giannantonio for the remaining races. Di Giannantonio is doing Thailand and he's going for shoulder surgery for the last 2. At arguably the 2 most difficult races of the year, Sepang and Valencia. Slow infield sections that don't really do much. So it kind of makes sense to miss those races. On the deck at least. Bagnaia, 10th at the moment, goes 6th. 1:38.370. Ralph Fernandez, 5th fastest on the overall board. Megan is checking NASA.
Why aren't they showing me when the next launches are?
Elon Musk one now.
True, I'll check SpaceX next.
Trust Elon Musk to make a space company sound like a porn film.
And a social media site.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
What's obsession with the Leather Axe? One of his children named that too.
I can't remember. It's getting darker out there, Megan. Look at Lukey Heights.
Yeah, it's going to rain soon, I bet.
Well, that's going to make it interesting for qualifying. If it does spute it down with rain. Next launch for NASA is Artemis 2.
Artemis 2?
Artemis, goddess of the hunt. I love education. Blue Origin had a launch on Sunday, but it got delayed.
Right.
Weather.
Usually
We've got to,
is.
if anything, we need to get that better. Can't wait for perfect weather conditions to launch. Sorry, I know we need to evacuate Earth, but can't launch till Tuesday. Brad Binder nearly dropping it down to turn 1.
Here we go.
Saw a rider crash there in Moto 2 earlier on, actually. Just turned in, rear stepped out, got a leg off it, managed to keep it upright, checked the rear of the bike to make sure it was all okay. Pecco Bagnaia's got the wet leathers on, Megan, look. Underneath him, look. He's got a little cover.
Coincidental that it's blue skies right behind him.
Blue skies shining on me. Nothing but blue skies.
Very funny.
Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw. Never saw the sun shining so bright.
Oh?
Never saw a tree.
I don't know when the next one is. So
How does that go?
The last one was 4 days ago.
How does that song go? That Blue Skies.
Not sure.
Bluebirds sing your song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Blue skies shining on me.
Check later on.
That's bugging me now. It's a fantastic song. One I really want to do at a karaoke one day, and especially at a wedding as well. Ultimate
let's
Star
hope.
Trek. Are we ready for the Texas size weekend? I'm actually not doing that much. Megan, 2 minutes next launch for SpaceX. 2 minutes next launch. Thank you, JT. SG says the Italian maniac returning for that will make MotoGP a lot more exciting for the fun times. It really will. Last time he competed was Aprilia in 2019. I'm not doing a lot with Texas, as you know, this weekend, but I am looking forward to
9.
it. Max on pole for the Max on pole for the F1 sprint should be quite fun.
Falcon 9 is launching.
Megan's now watching a launch from Falcon 9. Thanks, JT. She's now got distracted.
Now it's a minute.
Megan's now got distracted. Over the line for Bastianini, fourth fastest, 137.793. I'm supposed to be taking it easy, Megan. It's supposed to be you doing more.
I know. I'll do a bit more after the launch.
Thanks for the help, sis. She's probably distracted, by the way. Let's switch to camera 2. You are totally distracted.
I like space.
These are the voyages.
And that reminded me.
I'm wearing it because it's an American flag logo.
T-minus 30.
We're in Texas, so I thought, we're in Phillip Island now, but Formula 1's in Texas, so I thought, I'll wear it. Oh, you can see Lizzie. There's Lizzie Whitmore.
This is Florida.
I guessed. 9 minutes to go. I thought the timer had stopped for a second. We've been on 9 minutes for ages. Miller's 7/10 down in the sectors. Good sector for Bagnaia in 1 and 2. Same for Bezecchi. But
5 seconds.
Bagnaia's had problems. Alright, let's have a look at this launch then.
And launch.
What time is it over there in Florida?
Same time it is in Texas, so...
It got dark quick, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, it might be an hour behind. It's 5 hours behind in Florida.
Bagnaia's gone fastest, 137.054. Bezecchi's gone third, 137.312. Binder improving as well. Miller out there too. So they're all now starting to finally have some changes out there on the circuit. First time Bagnaia's topped the session all weekend long. Still, they're on wet weather tyres. But medium wets have now gone on for Alex Marquez and Maverick Vinales as Rins goes ninth.
Right, so 8 minutes and 20 seconds left of this session. And everyone seems to be doing really well. And Alex Marquez has just set a red first sector time, which is quite good for him since so far this weekend he has not really had a chance. And red sector 2 for him as well.
Backed out. Bagnaia's backed out.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, Alex Marquez might be able to do something more.
I wonder why he backed out there, to be fair. Out there on the monitors. Sure, we'll keep an eye out on what it was for shortly. Sorry, I'm just doing something. Next, I'm doing something to talk.
Sorry. Right, 7.5 minutes left out of this session. I accidentally banged one of my bikes against a chair. Right, so Bagnaia is currently top with Marc Marquez in second, and Bagnaia enters the pits just as Alex Marquez tops the session with a 1:36.604. Told you you'd top it.
There we go. I've added a cool transition. Nakagami, black flag with orange disc. So Nakagami's been given the black flag with orange disc. Now, usually that means coming to the pit lane, you've got something wrong with your bike immediately.
Oh, that's not good.
No, so he's lost out there on the board. Yeah, and Bagnaia's by Alex Marquez, top. 1:36.604. Yeah. Oh, he's on fire.
Oh, that is a bike on fire, and that is
oil on track.
That's Nakagami.
Oil on track too. So Nakagami's Honda's blown up. Great. So, yeah, I'll give you a heads up. Go with Carl Larson. Oh, yeah, because, Las Vegas, yeah. Let's have a look at Nakagami's bike. Oh, it just completely exploded coming out of turn 9. Out towards Lukey Heights as well at turn 10. So, yeah, Martin's gone top of the way. 1:36.578. Las Vegas for NASCAR. Matthew Owens and US Iran have the coverage to begin with. We join stage 3.
Martin tops the session now with a 1:36.578.
Black and white flag disc I just saw going out there.
It's 26 thousandths of a second faster than that of Alex Marquez, and that isn't good for black and white disc. Oh!
What's wrong with you?
I kicked it.
Megan's kicked the fire over in the commentary box.
That's weird. It turned off immediately when it was on its back.
It's got a thing under it.
Oh, now it smells.
Yeah.
How do I stop it smelling?
For those who
Please
are...
don't catch on fire.
What have you done? What did you do?
I accidentally kicked it over.
You do the session, I'll do this.
I am a walking disaster area.
You've put the dust in it, because it's got dust on the back, so it's heating the dust up.
Oh. Hold on.
You do that, I'll do this. Go.
Right, okay, so... Oh, off! That is Acosta right into the gravel, but he... Okay, it wasn't exactly an off. He just rode into the gravel and then just casually stopped and now has got going again. Though it's brought out a yellow in sector 3.
There, you have to let it burn off the dust. Idiot, Megan.
I didn't mean to kick it over.
The whole commentary box now smells of burning. Cost just goes straight on. It'll burn it off in a second.
Smells like burnt paper.
Yeah, just keep an eye. Vignales now going faster as well. Keep an eye on him as he comes across the line. So as Megan tries to Germany 1945 this commentary box, we will try and conclude this session. 136.2 across the line. Yeah, it's gone now, look. Gee,
Kind of.
have I got a large stick I can hit you with? Amazing jellyfish.
No.
Alright, fine. Right, a quarter hour's gone 10, 137.340 across the board.
Ow!
Thank you, GT
That's
Omega.
worse than a stick.
Thank you, GT Omega. Zarko's gone second again, 136.314.
I'll poke you with an umbrella.
So, Vignales and Zarco, Marc Marquez, Martin, Alex Marquez has the top 5 at the moment with 3 minutes to go. You're the one who set the box on fire.
I didn't set it on fire. I just almost set it on fire. The key word. Nakagami is currently under investigation for his incident due to ignore mechanical flag.
So he didn't come in.
That's why he had that smoke.
Here we go. Nakagami's on fire.
Jesus.
Megan almost set this commentary box on fire as well.
I was just copying what I saw on TV.
Look, the flag was out and he ignored it. And that's a light panel as well, so you can't miss it. Yeah. Dear.
Maybe he thought it was someone else. Someone else who suddenly had his number.
Liam Wilson, perhaps. He's number 39 in Formula 1. Do you know, I'm going to say it. I think we're going to have dries for qualifying. Someone's going to risk it on dries in Q1 to get through.
Probably.
Track's improving every second out there.
Mark goes top with a 1:36.068.
10th faster than Maverick Vinales as he comes across the line with 2 minutes to go in the session. Just a reminder, if you're watching us on YouTube, the stream is going to change to the qualifying stream. You'll be automatically redirected, so you don't have to do anything. You just make sure that you follow us to the qualifying stream. If you're watching us on Twitch, we will stay live as well. We'll just go to the start streaming screen. So that's how it's going to work between the two. So 90 seconds to go. Must admit, Mal's getting a bit tired now.
Yeah. So slow down.
I'm of the opinion that we've got enough gaps between them that my mouse can heal. There's, there's enough time, like sleeping, and also then the whole day to go by before we're back in the boat.
I mean, it's how many hours? Like 12?
Yeah, round about. Yeah,
it's half a day.
Yeah.
Half a day for you to just not talk.
13 actually.
13.
Yeah, and technically we're on air at 7, so because the guys have on air at you're on air at 6. Yeah. And you've got, so we've got time.
I'm really sleepy.
I wonder why Bagnar's heading back out on the circuit with 44 seconds to go. Maybe to a practice start, but
I'm hoping it's just a practice start because there's no way he's going to get anything done in 45 seconds. Now 30.
Don't forget this is still a free practice session, so nothing really is going to count towards this. It's not going to bump it up anywhere near it needs to be.
It's just practice.
Yeah. We already know the running order for Q1 and Q2. That's coming up shortly.
Bit of a wobble.
Zeki goes 9th, 137.193 across it as well. Next, checker flag.
Needs to be a bit warmer.
Just talk us through the running order.
Right, so checker flag is out now. And it's... Right, who is coming up first across that line? I reckon it'll be Augusto Fernandez to first meet that line, followed by Bastianini. Though they've just started Sector 4, so we probably won't get people crossing that line for a little bit. And it's currently looking at Marco Bezzecchi, who is currently almost a 10th down on Marc Marquez's time, whereas Marc Marquez is currently a 10th up on his own time. So it's a good day to be called Marc Marquez.
Well, we finally got the blog operational. They've finally put it on, so that's good news. Ready for qualifying?
Bezzecchi's doing oranges.
So personal best, not big improvements across it.
Whereas Marc is doing reds.
Mark wants to go and have a go. He's on soft tyres still, though. I've got a feeling we'll see slicks in quali. Okay, I'm back for more end-of-year content. Yeah, we'll have to get that sorted, JT, soon. We'll have to go through all the things and get the end-of-year montage.
Bloopers.
Yeah.
Me almost burning down the box.
Yeah, we're going to have to get the bloopers ready and get that all edited up.
We've had 2 from the past 24 hours.
Well, there's a lot. I think the blooper reel might actually be nearly an hour.
Just today, we've had you falling off a chair because it broke, and me almost burning down this box.
Yeah. Flags out.
Are we okay?
No, there's also another one with me saying about the 1945 stuff.
Yeah.
1:35.325. Great lap time for Mark. Goes top.
And Bezzecchi went 7th.
And that's the game. Everybody else has finished it. Talk us through it, Max.
Right, so Marc Marquez topped the session with, as Joshua said, a 1:35.325. Vinales was second with a 1:36.200. Zarco was third with a 1:36.314. Martin was fourth. Fifth was Alex Marquez. Sixth was Quartararo. Bezzecchi was 7th. 8th was Bagnaia. 9th was Acosta. 10th was Binder. 11th was Augusto Fernandez. 12th was Bastianini. 13th was Raul Fernandez. 14th was Marini. Have I already said Marini? I feel like
fine, gone.
15th was Morbidelli, 16th was Miller, Rins was 17th, 18th was Antonio, 19th was Mia, Salvadori was 20th, Aleix Espargaro was 21st, and Nakagami, with his technical problem, was 22nd.
Thanks, Max. That's it for free practice 2 then. Qualifying is up next. If you're watching on YouTube, this stream will end and you'll be redirected to the qualifying stream. If you're watching on Twitch, nothing's going to happen. Nothing will change. Join us again shortly then as we get ready for all the action from qualifying from Phillip Island. Coming up next.